Hi Troy, quick, I'm going to go through your questions. I'm going to start with the contact form question first because you actually set this up through your your members page to start with, or this is where you access the information. So you find your new Metro template and just click on the instructions button right here. Okay, now what I'm going to get you to do is click on Basic Form Handler, and all this information here, this is going to tell you what the Super Submit is all about, but you click here to get started and it will get you going on the right path. Basically what you do is you get a code from Super Submit, you pop it into your page, and there's actually instructions on the Super Submit site that show you how to do this. You take the snippet of code, you pop it into the template where it shows you where to put it, and then that's how you get the form to work. Okay, but anyways, this goes into greater detail, and you have other options, so I'll just leave that with you just so you know where to get started on setting up your form, because forms typically send information, not typically, but they need to send the information to a server, and that server then turns around and sends that information out to your email program. Well, sometimes it's really tricky to set up forms depending on how your web host has their email client set up, or their email service set up, so it can be a bit of a nightmare to try and set up on your end. So we've created this Super Submit service for you to make it a little bit easier to do all that sort of stuff. Okay, let's go into Dreamweaver here and just take a look at the rest of the ticket here. Get over here. Bottom call today section. Can you change the background of the map? Yes, you can. So we'll go to the index page, and let me just go find that section. And I'll send you a tutorial on changing the map, but I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. There's our contact form, and right below that we have the contact map LBI. So in our library components contact map, library components contact map, here's the map page right here, and basically right there, that's where you put in your longitude and your latitude. Okay, so how do you know what your longitude and latitude is? Fire up a web browser, go to long lat, longitude and latitude, fire that up in Google, right? Go to latlong.net and just type in your coordinates. It'll give you the information. You see this right down here, this 62 and this one right here. You copy that information in place of this one here and this one here, and make sure if there's a negative you put the negative in. If there's no negative, you don't put it in, but you'll probably have a negative to put in there if you're in the continental US, I believe. So that's the contact form. You sign up to Super Submit. Right, and let's just go. So we have the call today section. So that's the map. That's actually the map LBI. I'll send you a link to the instructions on that one as well. But the girl in the back. Let me just open up the page here in a browser. Oops. There we go. Let's go find out. Now you said you don't want her to slide in as much. Let me just go take a look. Here's a picture of background. Okay. Less distance. Stop earlier on the left. You know what? I don't know. I think she's as far left as she can be. Let me explain this one here. On different browsers, we see the form box up here and the box over here. Everything fits within that width pretty much if it's a content element. If it's a background, it can go right out to the edges. But notice in the page, nothing expands out past sort of that certain width right there. Like the quote is this wide. It's not going to go all the way out to the edge of the page, as you see in this here. We have the text right here, and it's a certain width. Everything has a maximum width of 1200 pixels, and this girl right here is actually left 0. So you can go into the index.css and change that if you really want to, but it's not going to show up in all web browsers if you do. But let me show you where to change it. Go to your site, styles, pages, and your index.css or index 2 or 3, and what we're looking for is call today. See the left of 0? You can put a negative 200 PX right there, and she'd be further to the left, or -100 or whatever number, but you'd have to use a negative pixel distance for the call today in order to get it get her moved further to the left. Contact form, that one there. There's a picture in the background of the BS quotes. Can I change the picture or just let the video background play instead? You could. Let's take a look at that page here in the browser. Where's our... I want to make sure I got the right one here. Yeah, this one here is the... Let me just see what we've got there. That's the testimonials, and here's the quotes. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. So this picture here, BS quotes. Let's go take a look, and I'll show you where to change that. All right, and we scroll up a little bit. Social section, team section is there, and here's our testimonials. Is that what we're looking for? No, probably up. Services, quotes, there it is. Okay, see what we have here? We have a section parallax dark. That style right there, or class. And if I go into my theme.css right here, I'm going to scroll on down and look for parallax, section parallax dark. Which is a fair bit down the page here. There it is right there. And my apologies, I'm looking for the wrong thing because in our index, it's the parallax 3. The section parallax dark is the style, and the parallax 3 is the actual image in the background here. So basically, if we go into our site themed images folder here, there's our backgrounds, right? Sorry, there's our sections right here. There's our parallax 3 image right there. So this is the image here, which you would want to change or edit or replace if you want to use a different image. Right, so create a new image and make it, you know, I'd say at least 1680 by, you know, if you can go 1920 by 1080, like a full high-res image, that's perfect. Or just, you know, send your pic over to me and I'll resize it for you if you need help with that. But that's this one right here, the parallax 3, because that's the parallax 3 class, and this is the parallax 3 image that class loads in. Let's just see what other questions here. What's new? Okay, I plan to use the what's new section below the first video header for prices. I wish to keep some of the wow factor with animation. Do you have any ideas or different section I could put in there to display prices prominently at the top? Our complaint most customers have is it's bull, but it's still a complaint if they can't find prices. Yeah, I'll actually show you in one of your pages here. I think services 2. I'm going to pull it up. We do have a pricing component in the page. I just want to see price switcher right here. Okay, so what you could actually do is you could copy in this section right here, or this component right here, this whole lib item right here. Actually, what I would do is I would probably copy in this entire section and then just remove what you want, because the section actually is an entire pricing section, but you can copy in where it says section 1 here, scroll all the way down past all the yellowy bits of stuff right here, right down to the bottom, right? Copy this, then you can go to your index page and you can go to your top section up here, menu background, sorry, I'm whipping around in code here. It's just this is where I find my sections. There's the showcase, which is the welcome carousel. Then we have, there we go, there's the what's new section right there. So if you wanted to, you could right after the instance of main right here, you could actually paste in that entire pricing section, And I'm just going to see what sort of style sheets we need for that, if we need any. Nothing there, I don't think. I just want to see if we have any special. No, I don't think so. So I'm just going to save the index page here and preview it and see if that works. Yeah, so there it is right there. So yeah, you actually get the flippy pricey tables you can put right in your home page just by copying and pasting like I was showing you there. And it copies the entire section so you can then add your own content and whatnot in there.